welcome to this epic disaster. I'm Cheri.
Hello. How about you? I'm not Cheri.
He's not Cheri. He's Rick. He let me start the show this time.
Mm-hmm.
Why did he do that?
Because you were griping last time about
I wasn't griping.
not starting the show.
I don't gripe.
I think you did.
No.
Yeah.
I just mentioned it was an observation.
Oh, we should say Merry Christmas to everyone. This is our Christmas episode.
Yes.
It's this Christmas week.
It is Christmas week.
Finally.
Christmas will happen
This
in
has
2
been
days.
a weird Christmas, don't you think? Has it been a weird Christmas for you?
I haven't been exceptionally festive this year.
Are you ever?
Yeah?
I don't know that that you are ever. I think you think you are, but then you get so bogged down in all of this stuff, and then you get irritated, and then you're not that festive. I mean, I'm not saying you don't ever enjoy it. I'm sure you do.
Right, I do. And
But you've had some things beyond your control happening.
I did.
Issues and things like that.
Yeah, I had to lay down a lot of money for my cat, and I had to, I had some other things happen, and it's not all about money and what you can buy and what you can do. It's just that it's been stressful.
But it's weird. It just seems to go by fast. I don't know if that's an age thing, and maybe as I get older, that seems to happen more.
Yeah.
It just, I don't know. I know it's here.
Yeah.
Just a few days away.
Yeah.
But it seems like it's not coming up yet. It seems like it's at a little bit of a distance.
Seems like it's like 2 weeks away.
Yeah.
Rather than just a few days.
I feel like right now, like I should feel 2 or 3 weeks before Christmas.
Yeah.
I'm starting to get into it now.
Yeah.
And that's what I think that's what's happened the last few years. I'm starting to get into it right at the time when it's almost too late to get into it.
Right.
And we have a bad habit of not putting up our Christmas decorations early. We say we're going to, and we had our tree up for Halloween. We had a Halloween tree.
Right.
And then we talked about we were going to do all this, and then we just didn't. We get so busy, and then we keep boxes in our living room of all the Christmas things, and we say we're going to put them up. And there are boxes. Here we are, just a few days before Christmas. There's boxes in our living room, and we have not put them up.
Still.
Yeah. So I'm gonna put them away. Whatever we have up is what's going to go up. Whatever that's not up, we're not putting it up.
Not putting it up. Because then you just have to take it down.
Yeah. Like 3 days from now, we take it down.
Exactly.
It doesn't make any sense.
So,
but I think it's going to be fun. We bought presents. We did that. We're going to have we're going to go do our little vacation hideaway like we do
for New Year's.
For around New Year's, yes. And so it's going to be fun. I'm happy for the season. Did a few seasonal things. I didn't ask you. Well, what should we do? Let's talk about the beer first, then I'll ask you.
Okay, so we're not actually going to do a beer
live
today.
Beer review is a little different today.
It's not a live beer review.
If you listened to the show last week, you know
that a friend of ours came and brought us a beautiful, wonderful gift.
Mike Faber from the ESO Network showed up, like he did last year, and brought us a little gift, which he calls apple pie. And this is famous. I didn't know. There were some listeners who actually talked about it, and I didn't know. So they know, and maybe I should know, but I don't know.
So I'm just pouring myself a little bit. So again, this is apple pie, and as soon as I took the lid off of it, I could smell alcohol. But
Really?
then when you get close to it, all you can smell is apple.
We don't know what alcohol is in it, do we?
We don't, because he wouldn't tell us what the base
it's
alcohol
top secret.
is.
So I don't know how much we should drink. Should we drink as much as a beer?
I guess
or should we drink as much as like a little cocktail?
I guess we just drink until
I feel like I need a little more in mine.
Really?
Just
it's
a
right
little.
here. Let's wait.
Okay.
Let's just drink what you got, and if you want more, I'll
I
give
want
you
to take
more.
a chance. I kind of like by the end of the show, I'm going to see if this knocks me off my chair.
I can't take that chance because I have to drive home.
I'm not saying you. I'm just totally talking for myself.
All right, but you don't get all of it.
But what it is, it's homemade brew, homemade, and it tastes like apple pie, and it tastes exactly like apple pie.
And it is so not on my diet.
And mine either. Something that's hidden in there. There are somewhere hidden in here is some alcohol. It looks like, to me, it just looks like apple cider. It's cloudy, but the same color. It smells appley, so it's just like that. And then,
like, I really am tempted to go down this glass, but I know better because
then you won't be able to drive.
Somebody said I shouldn't.
So here's what's weird about the apple pie, and I don't know what the secret to this is, but a lot of times you drink this kind of stuff and it tastes appley, and then that's it. I can actually taste the crust in here.
Really?
An apple pie crust. I taste it in here. It's not just like apple juice.
Right.
It's like the full pie
like you just
experience.
Took a bite of an actual apple pie with crust and all.
There's crust somewhere in the formula. I don't know what that is, but it's in there. It's good, isn't it? It's very sweet.
Good.
It's very sweet.
It's very sweet.
All right.
It's super yummy. So let's do Would You Rather, and then...
we want to go do that now?
Yeah, we'll go ahead and get started.
Let's do some Would You Rather, and then we'll do a little discussion.
And then after that, we will... we have some gift exchanging to do.
Oh, that's right. This is gift day.
Yes, I have gifts for you.
Oh, no. I forgot.
Don't say, oh, no.
I forgot. Is that today? Oh.
Yeah, that's today.
All
right, it's my turn. This is a game of Would You Rather. Drop a color stone, whatever color you get a question. So
we do this every show.
Every show.
You dropped a red one.
I did.
And I'm going to see if I can do this without my glasses. And that
Good luck.
Know how that goes. All right. Red is pain, fear, and discomfort. Mm-hmm. All right. Would you rather be thrown 10 feet from a bike?
Okay.
I couldn't read that because it's like thrown 10 feet from a bike that's sitting somewhere, or 10
like
feet while you're on a bike.
Like you're riding a bike and then you get thrown off of it.
Yeah, I'm going to assume that's
what they
means.
mean. Yeah.
All
I think that, okay, so that's
so
one
would you rather be thrown 10 feet for a bike head first without a helmet?
Oh, dear.
Gary Busey. That's what it says. Or 25 feet with a helmet. What the hell? That sounds like fun.
That does sound like fun. Okay, it says I'm being thrown.
That's a motorbike? It just says a bike. I don't know.
It says I'm being thrown head first, but it doesn't mean I'm going to land on my head.
Right.
Because
You
it
could break
doesn't
the
say
fall.
that. So I'm going to go with the helmet.
Yeah, why not 25 feet? That's kind of fun.
I want to fly through the air 25 feet. I think that would be a blast.
You could break your neck, though, still with a helmet.
Yeah, and you could
How
still
far is 25
kill yourself.
feet? Like this room from one end to the other, what would you say that is? 15?
I would say this room is about 13.
13? Mm-hmm. So an extra 10, 11, well, let's just say double this room.
Okay.
That would be fun.
That would be a blast.
Let's do it.
I want to jump off a trampoline and fly that far and land in something soft.
I agree. I would do that. No questions. Why would you want to go? Why would you want to be thrown off a bike with no helmet at all?
I don't know.
All right, Oh man, I'm feeling blue. So strong, blue. Ooh,
okay,
blue.
Is it? It's green.
What
all
the heck
right.
was I feeling blue for?
I don't know.
I'm feeling blue.
You have blue on. Maybe that's it.
Oh, yeah.
And you have blue eyes.
Blue Christmas.
Okay, so blue is appearance and embarrassment.
Oh yeah.
Would you rather have to hop when you have to cross the street? So you have to hop across the street.
Like a chicken
walk.
or something.
Or have to jump and touch the doorway every time you go through a door.
I used to do that all the time anyway.
Well, you don't have to jump to do that.
No, I just
You're 6'5".
Lift my hands. I used to do that when I was a kid. I guess when I was growing and I wasn't quite, now I have to duck to not hit my head. But when I was a kid, that was fun, just going through and slapping it.
Yeah,
what was the other? Jump up and down when you cross the street?
Hop while you cross the street.
I don't understand either of those. But I'm going to go with the doorway. That would be real easy to do, and that's almost like nothing.
It would be annoying to
This
people
is every
that are with
time,
you.
but I could do it. I almost do it every time anyway, so
That's true.
I'm going with that.
That was
I don't do
easy
the
one.
hopping. I know. That was like a Christmas present for us.
Oh.
Easy Christmas present. So, okay, it's Christmas week. I meant to ask you, what did you think of your Christmas present?
What did I think of? Oh, yes, I went to Volta because Rick bought me 2 tickets to go see.
Well, I and my wife and myself.
The two of you
Yes.
bought me tickets to go see Volta, which is a Cirque du Soleil here in
Yes.
Atlanta. So I took a friend, and we went, and I really enjoyed it.
Me too.
Yeah, he really enjoyed it as well.
Yeah.
But again, like you said when you discussed your experience, don't go for the concessions. That's crazy.
That's insane.
We spent $25
On what?
on 2 drinks.
Yeah.
2 drinks.
Really silly.
Yeah.
They probably make a killing doing that, but I liked it more than I thought I was going to like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did too.
I want to go see all of them now.
I am too. I already made that decision.
Yeah.
Now, a friend of mine that went with me, Adam, he had already seen 2 in his past.
Oh.
He had seen one like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And then he saw one there at Atlantic Station where we went. And he said that, he's always really enjoyed them, and he enjoyed this one as well.
That's very cool.
It was very emotional. The guy singing, the guy in the suit that was singing through the whole thing, black guy that was normally in the back.
Yeah.
Such a good voice.
Very
Such an
good.
interesting
Well, the girl had
voice.
a great voice too.
Oh, yeah.
All of it was good.
Yeah, it was really good. I really liked, my favorite is the actual acrobatics, like where they're jumping through those hoops in the middle. That was so awesome. And of course, the trampoline bit. That was really
You know, how do you pick one, though? But here's what I found out last year. Someone from that, someone on the high wire, or what do you call them? Not trampoline, trapezoid.
Trapeze. Trapezoid.
She was swinging from her muscle. But she fell and died.
Yeah.
That was like last year.
Yeah.
So it's dangerous.
It's extremely dangerous.
It's dangerous. But yeah, you were talking about the singer. They have live music. I didn't realize that until the very end. Like at one point, my wife's like, I think I see a drummer back there. And I looked and I was like, yeah, somebody's playing live music. All the music was live.
All of it was live. There's a guitar player, there's a drummer, and vocalists. And really, really good stuff.
Well, I'm glad you liked it. You hadn't mentioned it, so I was just wondering if you enjoyed it.
No, I hated it. It was awful.
Well, you could have.
I never want to go again.
Speaking of music, I want to throw this in. This is because Christmas is almost over.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry that we waited for so long, but I just found this out. And this may be like old news to someone.
What?
I believe it's a video that came out last year.
Yeah.
It's a band called Small Town Titans. And they have a song called Mr. Grinch. It's the Grinch song.
Yep.
And it's amazing.
It is so good. I just shared it on my Facebook.
What do you call it? Metal? It's kind of metal. It's rock for sure.
It's hard rock. Yeah.
It's not like in your face, loud, crashy. I mean, it's very. The dude has a fantastic voice.
Amazing voice.
But anyway, I just wanted to point that out. Small Town Titans. Look him up on Facebook, not Facebook, YouTube. And listen to Mr. Grinch. We'll try to post it on This Epic Disaster for Christmas.
People we'll post it on our Facebook.
But it's something I found. I thought it was very interesting.
Very
Everybody
interesting.
I show it to, like, holy crap, that's good.
It's really good.
So if you haven't seen it, it did come out last year, so you might have seen it. When I saw the video, it said 37 million people have already seen it.
Right.
So these guys are already doing.
We're a little late to the party.
Yeah, but no, better late than never.
Cool.
And some of these people, I've seen it 3 times already, because one my time, showed it to my wife, showed it to you, that's 3 times. So same thing. It might be 1 million people watching it 37 times. We don't know.
That's true.
It could happen.
Maybe only 1 million people saw it.
Christmas is coming up. I been thinking about. So okay, every year, and we've talked about this before. I always watch the Hallmark movies.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
Christmas movies.
It's just mindless fun. You can turn it on. You don't even have to watch it. But this is the first year I've turned it on, and I'm like, I can't take this anymore.
It's just annoying.
Some of them are old ones, but even the new ones, they're so formula and predictable. I just can't do it anymore.
It's like you could almost just recite what's about to happen at every move, or even what they're about to say.
They lost me this year. I've watched a few of them, but I can't. I can't do it anymore. Last night I watched one. Now, last night I saw one. I don't remember the name of it, but it was like centered around cats. A couple of cats. And the writing was good. The storyline was a little different from some of the Hallmark movies I've seen in the past.
What were the cats talking?
No, it was about a girl who kind of rescues cats. And a dude was a fireman, and he has a cat, and he's trying to find a place for it. And, well, he did.
He found a place for it,
found
indeed.
a place for it. So,
that's what he said.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of silly, but it's there. And it made me think. I was watching this, and I was like, what did this remind me of? And then I thought, the movie While You're Sleeping, which I love this movie. Mm-hmm. That's a Christmas movie I haven't watched in a while. I need to watch that this year.
Write it down so you don't
Sandra
forget.
Bullock.
Yeah.
And it takes place at Christmas time. That movie, it's fun. It's a great movie. It's a Hallmark movie. It totally is a Hallmark.
Totally a Hallmark movie.
If it was made now, it'd be a Hallmark movie.
Yes,
and I just
would.
realized that. It was just at a different time when they actually paid to go see it.
Right.
But that's my Christmas. I don't know. It's a little underplayed this year. I think I'm having a good Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
But
it's just a subdued celebration.
I'm a subdude.
You are a subdude.
But guess what?
What?
We are going to have a Christmas celebration here of our own.
We are. We have some fireside wax burning, so we've got it smelling
it smells
nice
like the fire
in here. We've got apple pie in our glasses.
And if you've listened to our podcast way back to the Life and a Kill podcast, every Christmas we do a gift giving thing.
Yes, we do. We gift exchange.
And that's going to happen today.
That's going to happen right now. Are you ready? Are people ready for this? It's amazing.
I'm sipping my apple pie.
I'm sipping mine too.
I'm trying to think of what I'm tasting there other than the apple. Cinnamon.
Oh, yeah.
There's apple, there's
Definite
cinnamon. Can't taste the other stuff. I can't taste any alcohol, can you?
No. And that's frightening.
I don't know yet if I'm feeling a little warm, but I don't feel.
I'm feeling warm.
I don't feel buzzy.
No, not yet.
No,
we'll keep you updated, Ruth Buzzy. You're feeling Ruth?
Feeling a little buzzy.
Nice.
All right, so I have here some presents for you.
I have some presents for you.
How do we want to do this? I think what we did in the past is we just kind of reached in the bag and pulled one out. Did we alternate, or did you do one and then I do one, or what? I don't know.
We're going to alternate. I'm just going to hand them to you. You close your eyes and I'll hand them to you.
Oh, so I'm not going to pull them out of the bag?
No.
Okay.
You ready for this?
Sure.
All right. I'm going to go first because I accidentally bought you more things than you got me.
Oh.
I didn't mean to.
Dang.
I got you the allotted number of things while I was at the store.
Yeah.
And then I remembered there was something at the house.
Well, I have other things for you, but I'm giving them to you on Christmas Day.
Right. And then I saw something at the store on my way here.
All right, let's do it. Let's have this.
Oops.
Should I open one hand, put one hand out, two hands?
Put one hand out first.
Got one hand out first. Here I go. My hand is out. I've got my eyes closed. I'm waiting. Something flat has entered it.
You can open your eyes.
It feels like a book. It feels like, I'm going to say it feels like a picture. It feels like, I should open my eyes. Oh, man. That's funny. Where the heck did you get this?
A friend of mine.
That's very funny. I think I have this on my iPhone. I almost said iPod. No one does that anymore. But I don't have the vinyl. So this is a vinyl copy of the Monkees.
Yes.
And it's just the Monkees, the Monkees self-titled album on vinyl.
On vinyl.
I wonder if I ever had this in my life.
I don't know.
At some point I might have.
I bet you did. You were a Monkees fan.
I still am a Monkees fan. What's really weird just this week, because I've said, the Monkees in their entire existence, they just released their first Christmas album last year.
Yeah.
Which I bought it. And one song, Wrap You for Christmas or something like that is the name of it. It's actually a good song. Good
really?
Christmas song. Yeah.
Okay.
And I hear it on the radio now occasionally when I listen to the radio. But I was actually just watching a little interview with Mike Nesmith and Mickey Dolenz talking about the Monkees.
Oh, cool.
Like 2 days ago.
Nice.
But yeah, the Monkees album. What do we got here? Theme from the Monkees. Here we come. I could do it. Saturday's Child, I Want to Be Free. Tomorrow's Going to Be Another Day. Papa Jean's Blues, Take a Giant Step. Last.
It's not what I thought you were going to say.
This just doesn't seem to be my day. Let's Dance On. I'll Be True to You. Sweet Young Thing. Gonna Buy Me a Dog. Here's what I know about the Monkees.
What?
Music-wise. Because, I have all the episodes on DVD.
I know.
Music-wise, some of the songs are fantastic.
They really are very well written.
Some of the songs are the worst songs I've ever heard in my life.
That's true as well.
And I don't know if I could say that the ones they wrote themselves are bad. Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, that's awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome. Even if you don't have a record player,
I do, but it's put away. I need
you can frame it and put it on
That's what I'm
wall.
thinking. I at least frame it. Yeah. Because, I'll bet if I play this, it's going to be so poppy. A lot of scratches and pops on it.
Well, probably because it used to belong to a DJ.
Oh, played it a lot, huh? That's cool, though. There they are.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yay.
Right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring up your Christmas stocking, and you just reach in and pull out a present. And you're going to have to kind of pull this first one out on your own.
Okay, because it's on top.
Yeah, just go ahead and pull that out. And
this has the appearance of a mug, a coffee mug wrapped in newspaper. So that's what I'm going to guess it is.
Okay.
So I'm looking at the coffee mug, and it is indeed a coffee mug.
Yes.
The pattern on the coffee mug is a cow.
It's a cow.
It's got cow print.
Yes.
It's white with black spots on it. And then at the bottom of the coffee mug it's pink.
Yeah.
And it has 4 udders.
Cow boobs.
With cow boobs.
Yeah.
Yes, the teats, if you will.
Teats.
And this is how it sits. It sits on its teats, which I think would be rather uncomfortable.
Which I do now that I'm 57 years old.
I'm getting close.
Accidentally.
I can scratch my knees with my nipples at this point. But
I'm not coming to your parties.
It's fun.
I thought of you when I saw it.
It's very cute.
Cow boob, cow.
It's a cow
udder.
boob mug.
Yeah.
It's an udder mug.
You need that.
I need it in my life.
Yeah.
I do.
And I like it
do.
because it has little cushions there on the teats.
So it doesn't slip on its teats.
They're slip-proof teats.
That's right.
Which is I always wanted in a date.
I personally like slippery teats.
Oh,
I'll be honest.
sometimes. Yeah. I think actually most times. But anyway, well, there you go.
All right. Well, thank you for my mug.
You're welcome.
Wow.
Thanks for the teats.
Next up.
Did you ask for teats from Santa? Yes, but not those.
I did when I was little and didn't have any.
Yeah.
It's a little late.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
He delivered late.
All right. Close your eyes.
All right. Should I? Well, I've got
Put
my
your
hand
hand out.
Hand is out. This is a package. This is ASMR. Here we go. Boy, that's some good ASMR. These feel like Twizzlers.
Do they?
Yeah. Twizzlers! I knew it. They make mouth happy. And they're licorice. Did you actually on purpose say, I'm going to buy the worst Twizzlers? It's not just that I'm going to give him Twizzlers. I'm going to give him the worst Twizzlers, the licorice Twizzlers.
They were out of the red ones.
All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to open one up, and I'm going to test the Twizzler.
You're going to taste the Twizzler?
I'm going to test the Twizzler right now.
If I'm not mistaken, Maria really likes dark.
Does she like licorice?
Yeah.
I think you might be wrong, but we'll find out.
We'll find out because I'm not eating it.
I thought there were like 4 in here, but there are like tons of them. All right, here we go.
They're small Twizzlers.
Smell like licorice. Ooh.
And he's going to try. He stuck a whole Twizzler in his mouth, people. A black licorice Twizzler
Yeah.
in his mouth.
I mean,
You just ruined your apple pie.
when I was a kid, I used to eat plastic. And this is not any difference at all.
Only it has a nasty flavor.
It's licorice plastic. That's what that is.
Wow.
Oh, man.
You might want to just spit that out.
It's too late. Oh.
Just suffer through it.
All right.
Oh, speaking of which, some folks at my job have this canister of jelly beans, and I don't remember what they're called. It's like take your chance or something like that. And the jelly beans in there look like tiny little jelly bellies. You know how they just look like that shape and size. And you can have one that's the same color. Like a jelly bean can have one color, but it's either going to be buttered popcorn or stink bug. So it's like whatever, you just chance it. You know, you just put it in your mouth and try it. I actually bit into a stink bug wood.
Nasty.
And it tastes exactly like they smell.
Yeah.
Like Toffee kills those in my house, and I can tell. And she eats them, and I can tell whenever she does it because the whole house just for a moment just stinks. And that's what it tasted like, and I almost threw up.
Well, kids are weird because I used to like in Chattanooga at the mall in Chattanooga. There was the Barnes and Noble store, and then right across it was a jelly bean store. And I don't know if that's still the case there, but
Right.
And I would go to the bookstore, and then I would come out, and I would see that, and they would have all these flavors, and they had like puke flavor.
Yeah.
Puke.
Yeah.
Kids, why do kids want something that tastes like puke?
They don't. They would buy it as a gag gift
That's
and give
nasty.
it to friends. Yeah.
Boogers and things like
Yes. And this thing,
that. Ugh.
this container has all these, it has like 12 different options. Or 12 different color jelly beans, which each have its own, like 2 options. It could either be, like I said, something sweet or something nasty.
Yeah.
And man, I picked a bad one.
Uh-oh.
I picked a really bad one.
All right, I'm starting to feel the apple pie in my face a little
Okay,
bit.
maybe you should slow down then.
Little bit of pie on my face.
Okay.
All right.
It's my turn. Give me a present.
Also something I asked for Christmas. All
On
right.
your face?
Pie on my face. All right.
I asked for
just
something on my face too, but it
reach
wasn't
and
pie.
Close your eye. Reach in and pull out the present. That is.
You got me a pet treat launcher.
That's correct.
It's a handheld device that
Yes.
you put pet treats or kibble or something in, and then you pull a trigger, and
Yes.
it throws a treat or a chunk of kibble at
In the air.
in the air, and your pet is supposed to jump up and catch it.
I feel like you and Toffee need game night. You know, you
This
can
is
play
definite.
some.
She would be all about this.
I'm
game
sure
night.
you can kind of wear her out a little bit by flipping treats up in the air.
This would be actually a lot of fun to play with her.
Yeah, and if you have a friend over, I guess you could put popcorn in it or something they enjoy.
It says delight your pet while you
Stink
impress
bugs, jelly beans. I don't know.
your nasty.
Puke.
Oh. So yeah, so this would be fun.
I would think so.
And yeah, I'm gonna try this tonight. I think
Do
that's
it.
gonna be a
Put
lot of
some
fun.
little treats in there.
And maybe I'll take a video if I can.
Post it, please do.
So I took her for a walk this morning,
Oh,
and
yeah?
it was just barely sprinkling when I left. Rick's starting to get a little numb in the face.
My face. Do I have a face anymore? Can you tell me?
Yes, I see it.
Okay.
But so I took her for a walk. And it was just barely sprinkling, and we went on our long route, and it was raining by the time we got back. It was raining about at the farthest distance. So I had no choice but to just keep going, right? Because I was already on my way back. So we just got soaking wet this morning. And she runs up the stairs. We go in the house. I take the collar, the leash off of her. She runs up the stairs. I have laminate floor.
Yeah.
She had wet feet.
Oh, she went sliding.
She went all over the place. And then she did it again when I put her food down. She was just a nut. She was crazy. I thought she was going to hurt herself.
We started buying sweaters for our dog, our lab, our big lab, who's old. And he's having issues. I think we mentioned it on the show where he's just at the middle of the night. He's almost like he's got dementia. He's like waking up my wife. Several times a night, he'll just come in and he'll just stand there and bark. A little soft bark. He kind of goes, woof, woof, like that, just trying to get her out of bed. And she gets him up. Sometimes he has to go potty. Other times he just wants her up. And we kind of feel like he wants her to get up so he can go and lay on the couch in the living room.
Because he doesn't want to be in there by himself.
I guess he just doesn't want to be by himself. So I got the idea. I was like, wait a minute. Maybe he just needs a sweater. He needs something hugging him.
Like a hug.
Yeah, and some almost like a blanket. So I bought a couple sweaters. He put them on. He didn't wake up all night.
That's awesome.
For 2 nights in a row, we were like, wait a minute, we're onto something now.
So that Thunder Shirt company is onto something.
Yeah, he had a Thunder Shirt. He outgrew it, but I don't know if that would work for him, but the sweaters definitely do, and he seems to love them. So we went out and bought several more. So he's got like 2 or 3 Christmas sweaters, which he'll be wearing for the next few days. And then we bought him he hates to get wet.
Yeah.
So we bought him a little rain jacket.
Oh.
Not that expensive. And then a couple of sweaters that he'll be wearing all year long. And then if we find more, I guess we can. Amazon's got them like $14 for a dog sweater. That's easy.
They're actually for this particular size dog sweater. I don't even think a toddler would like swim on a toddler.
No,
it would be huge.
Yeah.
I mean, these are big items, and he looks adorable in them.
And he loves them. I mean, I guess it just makes him comfortable. He just sort of knocks out onto the couch with them, and so he's great.
He just curls up.
I'm glad we found that.
Cool.
So if you're having a problem with your dogs, maybe look into sweaters.
Give him a sweater.
Yeah.
He'll
sweaters
love it.
will be good.
All right, we're up for one more present. Well,
one more.
Several more, but
Is it me? Is it my turn?
No, I'm giving you one.
Oh, so I close mine.
Yes.
Holding my hand out. Christmas. Oh, we should be playing Christmas music.
We can put that in post, can't we?
All right. I fill a box. There's no way of telling what's in the box. It's a very light box. Rattles a little bit.
Yeah.
I should open my eyes now, shouldn't I?
Yes, you should.
What I have here is Magic Show Game. Ensemble Spectacle. It's just several different magic tricks.
Yeah.
Let's open them up and see what's inside.
See, for context, Rick used to do magic tricks.
This is so weird because I last night I'm having this conversation with my wife about getting magic for Christmas when I was a kid.
Really?
Yeah.
That's so funny.
I know.
So Rick used to be totally into magic and magicians, and he used to do little tricks, and he would have little devices where you can make a coin disappear or whatever. So I found it at the store, and I bought him
magic tricks. Now I'm trying to see if any of these tricks are. This looks like maybe one trick. Okay, I'm not going to mess with it.
Okay.
It looked like from the front. Oh, that's okay. Magic Show Game. It's a game. I see. All right, we'll do that later. I'll figure out the rules.
Okay.
We'll play the game later.
So those are your magic tricks.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
See if I can make them disappear. You know, I am psychic. Here's what I'm going to tell you.
What?
I've got this stack of cards right here.
You're not psychic, by the way.
I'm psychic. I would like for you to spread them out. I'm going to pick out a card right now. Oh, I feel it. Right there. Stop, right there. No, right there. This is the 7 of clubs. Right here, 7 of clubs. Now.
You didn't show it to me.
I have. I'm not showing it to you on purpose.
Oh, okay.
Do you think it's the 7 of clubs?
I do not.
Why do you not?
Because you're not psychic.
All right, so here's what I'm going to ask you to do.
Okay.
If I don't have the 7 of clubs here in my hands, I want you to pull out one card, any card, just touch it. Any card. That one right there. So I'm going to pull this up.
Okay.
All right. So Do you think that one was the 7 of clubs?
No, I don't. Would this go on 52 times?
Yes. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to give you an opportunity to guess which cards we picked.
Why?
To see if you're psychic.
Okay. I'm going to say you have a 4 of diamonds.
Okay.
And a 6 of hearts.
You are wrong. You're not psychic.
Neither are you.
I am very psychic. I knew. So we have a 2 of hearts and a 2 of clubs. See,
Okay.
I picked the clubs.
So,
I don't know what it
give
means.
me the cards.
All right.
All right, move on.
It's your
my
turn.
Does people listen to this?
No one listens. No one cares. All right. This is going to be good. Just
Okay.
reach into the stocking and pull out a present.
Okay. Rick bought me a pair of reading glasses,
Which you need, remember?
which are actually too low.
Well, see, I bought you the basic ones because you
know.
haven't had glasses before. So I bought
know.
you the basic ones.
But they are
How do you know they're too low?
because I bought myself some just the other day.
Oh, what did you have to get?
I got 2s.
That's almost that's too high. You got to be careful. You'll mess your eyes up.
Yeah, you're probably right.
So-
I will use these because they're cute. They're purple.
So what happens is the 2s will work fine for you, but
Right.
they'll also mess your eyes up. So what you need to do is is go with the lowest amount you can do, and you'll find out that sometimes you'll find like you'll put on the 2s and you'll go, wow, this works really great.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Yeah, but then if you keep going lower and get the lowest one, you'll go, oh, these are fine. This helps, and so you want to start there. You don't
Okay.
want to mess your eyes up and go too high.
Okay.
Your
Well, I will
prescription-
start with these then because
Yeah, and if they don't work,
they're 1.25s
They're the
and they
basics.
come with a little case and it's purple too. And that's my favorite color, so that's very cute. Thank you very
so
much.
you have some glasses now.
I will take these to work where I use them more.
And if they don't work, then sorry.
It's all right.
I almost got you 1.5s, but I didn't want to screw up your eyes.
Well, thank you for thinking of my eyes.
Uh-huh.
I appreciate that. It is your turn.
My turn to grab. Oh, hold on. Let me put. All right. So psychic. I should. Oh, see, that's the thing. So this present has something to do with ice. I already feel that it has
Ice?
something to do with ice.
Okay.
I'm going to say that the predominant color in this present is probably black with some blues and reds.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Have a look.
Oh. All right. So instead of ice, I should have said ass. So I almost got you this exact present.
No,
Would
you
that not be
didn't.
funny if I had done that? So
That would be funny.
What I have here is the Poodoo Splat Ball, and so it looks like poo.
Mm-hmm.
It's poop. It is. It's a splat ball that's a brown. It looks like pudding or poop. I actually, it looks more like pudding. I've never pooped anything that looks like that.
Neither have I.
We'll
And if I
pretend like, though.
did, I think I'd go to the doctor.
But what you do, it's this smushy and sticky, which were my 2 favorite dwarves.
yes.
I would. So what is? You take this and you throw it up against the wall, and
Mm-hmm.
I guess it splats in poodoo, and probably leaves a little stain on the wall too.
Probably does, actually, now that you mention
And
it.
then I'm guessing it rolls down. Should I take it out? Toss at a counter, top, or other smooth, slick surface. Watch it flatten out and then reform. So here's what I say.
So throw it down, not at the wall.
What I'm going to do with it is top floor of the mall. When I go to the mall, I'm going to drop it down onto someone.
Not onto someone.
Yes.
Why would you do that? It's all sticky.
Well, you just drop it, and whatever it hits,
And walk
hits.
away.
Yeah.
Yeah, you better walk away.
And but as it's falling, you go, ugh,
no,
and
you're
let
disgusting.
and let it come down.
Oh my god.
And then somebody's walking and it just goes. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
Okay.
You know,
you
it'd be
can,
cool as if it was made of chocolate.
if
but
you
it
do
feels
hit-
squish- I like this. This is cool.
If you
just squishing it in the bag is
Okay.
awesome.
Okay. If you do actually hit somebody with it, you can be charged with assault.
No, because no one will know I'm doing it. I just walk past and just take my hand, just kind of run along the rail, and they don't know I see it. Then just let it go down on somebody's head. Grandma, someone shit on you.
So you like your poo, is what you're saying.
Thanks for giving me poop.
You're welcome.
I totally almost got you that. And then, you know what I said?
What?
I said, no, I give you too much poop anyway. I was like,
You do.
in the program, we're always pooping in the program. And so I just thought
And you're
maybe,
always giving me shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. It's my turn.
How many more do you have? 2? 1?
I have
2 more. 2 more.
3 more.
3 more.
I have 3 more presents for Rick.
Can't remember what they are.
It sounds like something that makes noise. What was that?
I don't know.
It must be motion detected.
Reach in and see what's in here.
It's the heavy one?
Whatever you pull out.
You got me pickles. So what I have is 4 single-serving containers of portable pickles.
Olive. Mount Olive.
Single-serve convenience. Snack on the go.
Take them to work. You got
pickleicious.
Pickles at work.
I'll be honest with you. I love pickles.
I know you do. And they're low carbs.
They're on my diet plan.
I know. You got pickles now.
Thank you.
Pickles.
Thank you for my pickles. These are going to work with me.
I thought so. And there's 4 servings, 4 containers, whatever. And so I wanted to buy you a big jar. And then I thought, 4? That's awesome. You can take a little bit each time. And
they are calling them kosher dill petites. Okay. They look like gherkins to me.
Ooh. Okay.
Which is what little tiny pickles are. Gherkins. I like my gherkins. Thank you for my pickles.
All right. Pickalicious.
It is your turn again.
Oh, man. I'm holding out my hand. This one feels like it's going to be a ballet dancer or something to do with ballet. I feel a box in my hand. It has a top on it, which makes me feel like it's like one of those little figurines kind of things, like a little display top thing. It's a figurine. Oh, it's the Humble Bumble.
Yeah. It's a abominable snowman.
With his little bobblehead.
Yeah.
He's got a really goofy look on his face. Sorry. Do that on the air.
That was a weird sound.
And it's solar controlled. So what, you put it in the car and it bobbles its head?
It moves its head. It turns it back and forth.
Cool. I'm just going to put it in the window.
Yeah.
Is it sound activated or something?
No, it's just light.
Cool.
You may have to there might be a thing stopping it from doing it right now.
Oh, there he goes. Look.
There he goes. His head goes back and forth. Yay. There's probably
got a
something
solar panel,
blocking
and he's
it.
like Madonna halfway.
He's got a Madonna boob thing on his chest. It's actually
the star that he puts on.
star that he puts on the top of the tree.
And he's got like an old 70s haircut. Okay, like Paul Williams. Okay, very cool. Thank you.
You're welcome. I thought he would go with your little Rudolph one.
I used to collect Rudolph stuff, and I have tons of Rudolph stuff. So cool. All right, I think I have one more for you.
Okay, go for it.
Wait a minute. Yes, only one more.
Okay, so I'm going to put my hand in my stocking.
Put your hand in there.
I'm afraid. Jesus, Rick.
Sorry.
I hate you so much. And it's a reindeer.
It's a reindeer.
And he poops candy.
He poops candy.
You gave me a candy pooping reindeer.
This is why I didn't buy you the poop do, because I was like, I can't give you 2 poop presents at the same time.
So why do we constantly give each other poop?
It's funny. Poop is funny. Poop is always funny.
He's got candy in him.
And you touch something and you'll hear jingle bells. So if you take this diaper off, that little tape
there's
diaper.
There's wrapping on him.
He will shit in the pot there, the poop pot. Oops, I forgot to take the sticker off. Hold on, that tells you how.
I saw it.
How much I paid for it.
Rick paid $3.50.
No, that's $30 right there. I don't know what you saw, but that said $30.
No, it said $3.50.
But you take off that little thing there, and you'll free him up. He's a little constipated right now, and you'll free him up where he can poop freely into the little.
He's got a diaper on.
What is that? A hat or a little?
It's like a little
bucket
Santa bag
that he can poop into.
Yeah, he's gonna poop into the Santa bag. We have said poop entirely too many times on this episode, and I challenge anybody to go back and listen.
Why is it not
to how
jingling?
many times we say poop on this episode?
He jingles every second when you don't want him to, and now that I want him to jingle, he's not jingling.
And this damn rapper,
there he goes.
There he goes. I guess you just have to swear, and he'll jingle.
It's a jingle swear.
For fuck's sake! Ugh. For real? Jesus!
They don't want that poop coming out.
Oh my God!
There he is. Did he poop?
No, not yet. He has this thing on him too.
Does that stop him from pooping?
Yeah. So his necklace stops him from pooping.
Whenever next year when we're talking about why aren't more people listening to our program,
This is why.
we need to come back to this one and go, oh yeah, remember.
Okay, there, got it.
Talked about poop. He's not pooping. All right,
Can't make him poop.
Just put him back down.
You made him jingle. We'll make him poop. We'll get it.
He's not got an opening.
Is he stuck? Oh, maybe you have to pull that lever up.
Yeah.
Pull his tail up and he'll poop.
That's what happens is you go like this.
Okay. Pull it up.
It's not as easy as you would think. There it is. Now. It's so difficult to make a reindeer poop this year.
My goodness, come on.
There, finally.
Finally, and it's red. That's horrible.
Constipated.
It's horrible.
I got you a constipated reindeer for Christmas. All right, well, there you go. That's all your presents for this year.
Okay.
I feel like you got me better presents than I got for you.
I did.
Should I close my eyes?
Yeah.
Closing my eyes. This one feels like a snowball. This one feels like more ASMR. I'm going to eat my Christmas present.
That's just creepy.
It feels like a pen. Pencil.
Open your eyes and see.
Certs. It sticks.
Glow sticks. This is for your rave experience that you were talking about. You.
Oh yeah, you can make them glow.
Yeah, you want to go to a rave.
So now I got all the equipment I need to go to a rave.
Yep.
So what these are, they have little lanyards, and you put them around your neck. And I don't know how to activate them, but I'm going to wait.
Yeah, you like bend it in half.
So like when I'm out, like if I don't go to the rave immediately, I could put them outside. Do you have to break them?
I think you have to snap them in half. Yeah.
Okay, I'm saving this.
Okay, you save
so
those.
Next event I go to, when it's like an outdoor event, I'm taking these.
Cool. You have glow sticks.
Yeah.
With lanyards.
Cool.
3 of them.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks for my poop and everything that goes with it.
You're welcome.
The little Rudolph creature started removing his head when I said poop.
The little Rudolph creature? You mean the Humble Bumble?
Yeah, so that's Christmas 2012.
That's it.
Here on This Epic Disaster. And we hope you have just as much a fun Christmas as we had here.
Yes.
You won't have any of the apple pie that we're having, which is too bad because this is pretty yummy. So
I'm going to have more.
Here's what I've discovered. Let me just say this to you. I'm pouring a little more apple pie. Sorry.
I'm going to
Here's what I found out this week, last week.
So much more than me.
Pour it in.
Stop it. Just stop.
Here's what I found out this week. If you remember if you listen to the show, if you're a regular listener to the show, last year, around November, I was doing the potato diet. Remember I did the potato diet?
Yeah.
And it worked.
Yeah.
I was eating nothing but potatoes, and you're supposed to do it for so many weeks, and then the pounds are supposed to fall off of you. Mm-hmm. And it was working. Mm-hmm. I lost 10 pounds, actually.
Wow.
It was pretty good. And typical of what I do, after I started losing the weight, and I got down to the lowest weight that I had been in some time, mm-hmm. And it was right before the holidays, and I said, I'm going to eat like a hog now that I've lost a bunch of weight.
Like you do. And
so I ate like a hog. And apparently I never stopped eating like a hog. So I've known for a little while that I've been gaining some weight. Mm-hmm. I feel it. I actually feel worse than right now than I've ever felt in my life.
Wow.
I can feel my clothes are tight. Mm-hmm. When I sit down, all the weight kind of presses on my diaphragm and I can't breathe well. Mm-hmm. Just everything, the clothes, everything. My fat clothes fit me snug now.
Right.
So I've been aware for quite a while that I'm putting on a little weight. Mm-hmm. So I pulled out my phone app that I used to track my weight last year, and it's the first time I've looked at it, and I fired it up and looked at it December 18th of last year.
Yes.
And this is so ironic because I looked at this on December 18th of this year, just by coincidence. 20 pounds I've gained. In 1 year, 20 pounds.
It's not difficult.
I did it. I was trying to lose weight. What did I do instead of losing? I gained 20 pounds.
Yeah.
In a year.
Yeah.
And no one told me. No one said, "Hey, Tubby, you need to kind of look at your phone app or something." Why don't people tell you when you're gaining?
Okay, Rick, you are...
If I had a booger on my nose,
I would tell you.
You would be like, "You got a booger." Why don't you go, "Yo, fat ass, maybe look at yourself naked once or twice a week. See what's going on down there, because you're packing on a little bit."
Because 20 pounds on a 6'5" frame...
It's obvious now. Here's how I knew about this. I was Christmas shopping with my wife, and we're walking outside the lot, and I just turned and looked in one of the windows.
Right.
And I couldn't believe it. I looked like Santa. I was like, "Where did I get this huge gut?" I mean, I knew I was getting a little bit, but it was huge, and I couldn't suck it in. And I was like, "Oh, I'm a fat man now." Where was that point when I became a fat man? And so it was just like a revelation. I could not believe, I honestly didn't realize it was that bad.
So what are you going to do about it?
I'm losing it. I immediately got back on my phone app, started a new diet, and I'm targeting 50 pounds. So on my app that I've got everything programmed in now, I got a new watch tracker so I can track my steps. I can track all of my stuff.
Nice.
And in July of 2020, I will have lost 50 pounds.
Okay.
So we'll talk about this again in July.
Okay. Now, I will tell you that on my my weight loss plan that I'm on, I'm not giving myself any lofty goals because it always just feels so very daunting.
Yeah.
And July is a long time away. So what I'm doing is I have actually decided to do smaller goals. I've already reached one, and that's actually rather motivating for me. To reach a goal is like, yeah, I can do this. I can keep going. So my goal, I was at 230. My goal was to get under 220, which I now am. And then my next goal is
You're also tall, though.
I'm 5'7".
Yeah.
My next goal is to get below 210. So I'll give it, until then. And then I will set another goal, which will be to get below 200, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So that's all I'm doing.
Yeah.
And then when I feel good, when I feel like I've lost enough, I'll stop. Now, I won't stop eating the way I'm eating, but I will, allow myself.
No longer a diet.
Exactly.
You just get on maintenance at that point.
That's correct.
Well, my goal is 200, which if I get 200, that's lighter than I was in college, which I think I could do. I need to be down that weight. I got a little choked up.
Why'd you get choked up?
Not emotional.
You thinking about college? Do you miss your college friends? Oh, I see. You were just inhaling spit.
Yeah, just dry air. Anyway, so 210 I think is what I weighed in college, but I really should probably. I mean, when I've looked at like charts and stuff, 200 is probably good for me. But I have, like last year when I was struggling, like I was trying to lose last year. Even when I was down at the lowest weight last year, I was like, I'm still too fat. Yeah. So, and then I gained 20 on top of that. So I got to lose that 20, and then I'm the fat guy that I was last year, and then I have to lose all of that. So my fear was, because I haven't stepped on a scale in quite a while, because I know I've been inching up there, and I just didn't want to face that. I thought, all right, I need to lose a bunch first, and then I'll step on the scale, just so I don't have to shock myself. And that was the plan. And then I thought, no, I'm going to stand on the scale no matter what it is. And my fear was I was going to be 250. Yep. I was just like, I don't want to see that number on my scale. I don't want to be 250. And I was just like, no, please. I stood on the scale. I was 249.9. What? So I didn't have to see 250, but I was freaking 250.
Right. If you had just had a bagel that morning, you would have been 250.
Yeah. That's my starting weight. So now I've got to go 20 pounds to get back to where I was last year at that low weight. And then I got 30 to go after that to get. And it says I'll do it. So I'm on. And okay, so here's the thing. Yesterday Yesterday I ate like I'm supposed to eat. It was hard. I was hungry yesterday. Wasn't good. But what I found is if I go out and walk, so 7 times around my block is a little over 2 miles.
Right.
So if I could go do that, I earn some calories back. So I can add that and I could get a little more food.
Or you could just do that.
Yeah, but I did that. So I did it and then I thought I'm going to get a little more food. You know what it equals?
What?
A handful of mixed nuts. Yeah. That's what I could, 2 miles, 7 times around my block, almost having a heart attack for a handful of nuts.
But I will tell you, the good thing about eating seeds and nuts is that it makes you feel full, and also they have magnesium, which helps you to create serotonin.
That's true.
So you will be happier.
But here's what I found out. This is the secret. I'm on to the secret now.
Okay.
The secret to maintaining the weight loss and then maintaining is to find your foods that you really like, that work for you, that have the right calorie balance and everything. And it takes a while. You just have to, at first you're just eating whatever you can put in your mouth that's not going to bring up a lot of calories.
Right.
And then you start finding things, I like this, I like this, and I can eat this. So like today I had my breakfast was tofu, which I love, fried tofu. And I don't fry with oil. I got a no-stick pan so I can fry. Egg, scrambled egg, and potato. A huge amount. And it was only like 370 calories.
So you're doing the calorie counter diet.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, that's what my app is doing.
Okay.
So it has me on that. So if I eat a certain amount of calories, then I will drop, according to this, I will drop the weight.
Nice.
So... but yeah, I can eat. So that was good because that was a big filling breakfast, and it was my favorite foods. Potatoes and eggs, I can eat at every meal.
For me, awesome. I have found on my low carb, high fat, moderate protein diet is that I love avocado.
Yeah.
I had a whole avocado for breakfast today.
Yep.
String cheese. I eat a lot of cheese. I probably eat too much cheese, to be honest with you. That's a bit much protein.
I think that's what put a lot of the pounds on me.
And then pickles, of course, and veggie dogs. I like veggie dogs.
Those are good.
Salmon, all the fish I want, basically.
Yeah.
Although it is high in protein.
Well, it's supposed to be good for you.
It is, but if you eat too much, you have to eat the fatty fishes. And if you eat too much fish, you have to counterbalance it with more fat. So
that's a weird diet. I don't know anything about it, but
it's not weird. It's
okay.
Keto. Yeah. But anyways, why are we talking about diets?
Because that's what's going on with me right now. I'm getting too fat.
Well, yeah.
Fat piggy hog. And I don't understand why.
I mean, I could have told you that.
You could have. That's what I'm saying. Why didn't you say, look, I've known you for a while. I'm noticing now you're really starting to push maximum density.
Same reason you didn't say it to me.
No, it's totally different to say it to a woman. Like we talked about last week, you don't say, are you pregnant to a woman? You don't tell a woman you're putting on weight because they'll kill you. But dudes are just like, what? What's wrong? I just want to know. It's just like a booger on your nose. I just want to know if if it's a little weight, 5-10 pounds, okay, no big deal.
Right.
20 pounds in a year, I know everybody saw it. And everybody's like, so what happens is I see people and they're like, hi, how are you? And they're talking and then they'll even go, man, he's getting fat. Everybody, why didn't they say it to my face?
Because you're not getting fat. You don't look fat
guy,
to me.
Man. He used to be skinny. He's fat. A year, he's got to put on 20 pounds in a year.
Stop fat shaming yourself.
I am fat shaming myself. I don't have a problem with fat or overweightness or roundness in anybody. I don't. If you're happy in your skin, be who you want to be. I don't care. It doesn't bother me. Body types, body shapes, fine with me. I know what I look good in. I know what I feel good in, and I haven't been feeling good in my weight, and I don't think I've been looking good in my weight. And
you're going to do something about it.
Yeah, but I said I was going to do something. Now I don't feel like I can even talk about it, even though I've talked about it for 10 minutes now. Because last year I had this whole conversation and I didn't do it. So I feel, and that's the thing. It's just like it sneaks up. It's just so subtle. Yeah,
just it is.
Little here, little there.
Little here, little there. Yeah, and if you're
gigantic dude.
That's right. Okay, let's talk about this apple pie and shut this thing down.
Apple pie, yeah.
We finished the jar, Mike.
Did we? Did we finish it?
Yeah.
All right, I would tell you and finish it. Oh crap! You did. You finished all of it. I still have a little bit left. So in finishing it off, I don't feel buzzed. I don't feel
either.
drunk. I don't feel affected, but I feel really hot. I can feel it in my.
That could just be the cinnamon.
I don't know what kind of cinnamon they put in, but I feel flush, and that happens sometimes with alcohol with me. So but I feel good. I feel loose, but I just don't feel. I don't feel drunk.
See, I don't even feel the slightest buzz.
Well,
and what does this say about me?
I know what it says about you.
Yeah, I really enjoy the drink.
Yeah.
I will have more of it.
Yeah, it's
given
good.
the opportunity. But yeah, half a jar of apple pie and I'm good.
I definitely like it. I'm giving it a 4.5.
I'm giving it a 5.
I feel like I should, but then I'm just like, it's not really a beer. I don't want to ruin my perfect beer score with
I like it better than any beer we've had on the show.
Well, okay.
I do. It's super yummy.
Well, I know, but I mean, we can have any drink on the show that you might like, and
You're right.
we're talking a live beer review. But I'm giving it a 4.5. Also, I feel like the extra 0.5 could come with a little more buzzy feeling.
Oh, I see. So more alcohol.
There's potential for growth there. If it's the 5, it's perfect. It doesn't need anything. That's what I always do. So like 4.5, it's got a little potential for a little bit more, I think. But I love it. And the taste, I've had a lot of apple flavored things, and we probably had apple pie drinks before or whatever. This drink tastes exactly like apple pie.
It does.
And I've done vaping for apple pie. I've had apple pie vape juice.
I think that Mike should start bottling and selling this.
Yeah, but I wonder what that involves.
I don't know.
Well, I don't think you can.
I don't think you can legally.
Set up an apple pie still.
Moonshiners used to do that.
All right. Well, we both love it, and thanks to Mike for bringing it over. It's a good Christmas present.
Thank you, Mike.
And it made our Christmas.
Absolutely.
And thanks to Cheri for all the presents that she gave me.
And
which is
thank
great.
you.
Thanks for the shit, the poop, the
You're
poop
welcome.
do, the Twizzlers, which sometimes could be confused for poop.
All the things.
I'm gonna take my poop to the mall.
Okay.
And you're coming over Christmas Eve, I hope.
I am. I'm coming over to stay Christmas Eve. We'll wake up Christmas
Just
morning.
like you do, we watch a few Christmas specials. And to all of our listeners, thank you for hanging out with us another Christmas season. We always like when you do that. You can always wish us Happy Christmas, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, whatever, at thisepicdisaster@gmail.com. You can put us a little greeting card Christmas thing on our Facebook if you want to. We're also on Twitter. We're on YouTube.
All the things.
All the things.
So say hi to us.
Yeah.
And have yourself a merry little Christmas.
Festive and give each other presents and stuff.
And hugs and love.
And we'll see you next week. I think. What are we going to do next week? I'm going to be away.
I know.
So
we'll figure it out.
We'll have some kind of special thing. I always wanted to do a special New Year's Day thing, but we can't. Anyway, we'll have a show next week.
Oh, yeah, we will. We'll talk next week.
All right.
Okay.
See you.
Bye.
Bye.
This is a Violet Jester Media podcast.